Want to impress yourself with a cocktail that's as beautiful as it is delicious? Today we're making the Water Lily, an elegant, delicate drink that's ridiculously easy to create. I won't lie, a couple of the ingredients might not be on your bar shelf just yet, but trust me, they're totally worth tracking down. This is the kind of cocktail that feels fancy without trying hard, and once you taste it, you'll wish you'd made it sooner. Hey everyone, today we're making the very pretty and elegant Water Lily cocktail. The Water Lily was invented in New York in 2007 and it was named for a person rather than the lily flower. Today we're making my version of the Water Lily, which I've made a couple of variations. Firstly, I'm using pink gin instead of standard gin, and this is because of the pink colour, of course, and also that is more floral and fruity in flavour, which adds, I think, to the drink. The Water Lily cocktail calls for creme de violette, which I can't get in Australia. So what I'm going to use is another purple liqueur that we have instead, which is Parfait Amore, which, really, let's face it, that's the best name for a liqueur. And it's got the beautiful purple colour, which we need for this drink. I'm adding lavender syrup, which isn't part of the original recipe, but I just like how it adds a little bit more sweetness and also a little bit more of the violet colour. So giving us that very beautiful hue. So what exactly do we need for this drink? We need pink gin. We need triple sec, I'm using Cointreau. We need Parfait Amore, or if you can get it, creme de violette. And we need lavender syrup. This is really very optional though. You could actually leave this out if you don't have any or don't want to get any. Monin also make a violet syrup, so that would also work as well, but easily left out. And we need a lemon. And just to cover what equipment you'll need to make this cocktail, you'll need a shaker tin. I'm using a cobbler. And you'll need some sort of strainer. I'm just using a Hawthorn strainer. You'll need some ice and a pre-chilled glass. I just stuck my glass in the freezer for 5 minutes. You do need an up glass, and I've picked the prettiest glass I have because I just think this is actually a champagne coupe. Firstly, we need ice in the shaker. This is how much ice I'm using. We're wanting to chill and dilute. Okay, so now let's juice the lemon. Fresh lemon is always best, but if you're not able to get fresh lemon, then use what you can. Use some sort of lemon juice. We need 30 mils or 1 ounce of lemon juice. Okay, lemon juice into the shaker. Now we need 30 mils or 1 ounce of pink gin. $30 mils or 1 ounce of Cointreau or triple sec. $30 mils or 1 ounce of Parfait Amore. Remember, you can use creme de violette if that's what you can get where you are. And creme de violette is what is originally in the recipe. Okay, and now what we're going to do is we're going to add a splash of lavender syrup, and the reason it's a splash and not measured out correctly is we just need kind of a little dollop in there, just to give it some colour and a bit more sweetness, and it doesn't really matter if you put more or less in, and it depends on your taste too. If you like your drinks really sweet, maybe put a bit more of this, and if you don't like them too sweet, leave this out completely. There we go, that's my splash. Okay, we are ready to shake. So we're going to shake it for about 13 seconds. When it gets really cold on the bottom, you'll know that it's been shaken enough. We want to chill and we want to dilute, maybe add a little bit of air in there. You can feel it's cold. These lids can be a bit stubborn, especially when it does get, that's another reason not to shake it too much, as it does get a bit stuck otherwise. Okay, so we're going to pour it into our beautiful glass. You need an up glass, which is a glass with a stem. Let's pour that. Oh, look at that. It's a very delicate violet colour, and I just love it. Look how beautiful that is. And I just have these little purple flowers. They're not edible, but I'm just going to float it on the top just because I think that really just sets it off, and I just think that looks beautiful. But, you know, if you don't have flowers, that's okay. One, I've got to be careful not to eat them, but I think that's fine. I think I'll remember. But what you could put in here is a little slice of lemon. You could do a little lemon slice on the edge of the glass, or actually floating in the top. And you could also use lime. A lime slice would go really well because of the green with the violet colour would be perfect. Let's give this a taste. Oh, that is spectacular. That is so good. I really like that. Oh, that is so delicious. It's really not too sweet. That tastes like purple. Really nice if you're watching the sunset to be just sipping on a water lily. I think that would be beautiful if you've got a balcony over the water, which I don't. I mean, I've got a balcony over the pool, but that's still nice as well. Yeah, this is just beautiful. Thanks so much for joining me this week to make a water lily. If you try this cocktail, please leave a comment below and tell me what you thought of it. I'd love to hear. And if you'd like more cocktails like this one, then subscribe. I will see you next week for another cocktail. Cheers.